Which physicist developed the first successful theory of quantum mechanics? A. Max Planck. B. Niels Bohr. C. Werner Heisenberg. D. Albert Einstein. Max Planck developed the first successful theory of quantum mechanics. In 1900, he introduced the concept of quantum theory by proposing that energy is emitted or absorbed in discrete units, or quanta. This idea revolutionized physics, leading to the development of quantum mechanics. Planck's work, particularly his explanation of blackbody radiation, earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1918. His theory laid the foundation for modern physics and influenced scientists like Albert Einstein and Niels Bohr. Which organelle is known as the powerhouse of the cell? A. Nucleus. B. Ribosome. C. Mitochondrion. D. Endoplasmic reticulum. The mitochondrion is known as the powerhouse of the cell because it generates the majority of the cell's supply of adenosine triphosphate or ATP, which is used as a source of chemical energy. Mitochondria are essential for energy production in eukaryotic cells, and they also play a role in other cellular processes such as cell signaling, differentiation, and apoptosis or programmed cell death. In which year was the United Nations founded? A. 1945. B. 1919. C. 1960. D. 1935. The United Nations or UN was founded in 1945. It was established on 24 October 1945, after World War II, with the goal of promoting international peace, security, and cooperation. The UN replaced the League of Nations and has since grown to include 193 member states. Which famous work of literature begins with the line, "Call me Ishmael"? A. Moby Dick. B. Great Expectations. C. War and Peace. D. The Great Gatsby. Moby Dick, written by Herman Melville, is a famous work of literature that begins with the iconic line, "Call me Ishmael." The novel, published in 1851, follows the story of Ishmael and his experiences aboard the whaling ship Pequod, under the command of Captain Ahab, who is obsessed with hunting the elusive white whale, Moby Dick. Which gas is most abundant in the Earth's atmosphere? A. Oxygen. B. Nitrogen. C. Carbon dioxide. D. Hydrogen. Nitrogen is the most abundant gas in Earth's atmosphere, making up about 78% of the air we breathe. It plays a crucial role in various biological processes, though it is mostly inert in its gaseous form. Oxygen is the second most abundant gas, comprising about 21% of the atmosphere. Who was the first person to orbit the Earth? A. Neil Armstrong. B. Yuri Gagarin. C. Buzz Aldrin. D. Alan Shepard. Yuri Gagarin was the first person to orbit the Earth. On 12 April 1961, the Soviet cosmonaut completed a single orbit aboard the spacecraft Vostok 1, making him the first human to travel into space. This historic flight marked a significant achievement in the space race between the Soviet Union and the United States. Which civilization built the Machu Picchu complex in Peru? A. Aztecs. B. Mayans. C. Incas. D. Olmecs. The Incas built the Machu Picchu complex in Peru. This ancient city, located high in the Andes Mountains, was constructed in the 15th century during the reign of the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. Machu Picchu is renowned for its sophisticated dry stone construction, terraced fields, and stunning views. It is one of the most iconic archaeological sites in the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In computer science, what does CPU stand for? A. Central Programming Unit. B. Central Processing Unit. C. Core Processing Unit. D. Computing Power Unit. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. It is the primary component of a computer responsible for interpreting and executing most of the instructions from the computer's hardware and software. Often referred to as the brain of the computer, the CPU performs basic arithmetic, logic, control, and input-output operations. Which element is the main component of the Sun? A. Oxygen. B. Helium. C. Hydrogen. D. Nitrogen. Hydrogen is the main component of the Sun. About 75% of the Sun's mass is hydrogen, and through the process of nuclear fusion, hydrogen atoms combine to form helium, releasing vast amounts of energy. This fusion process powers the Sun and produces the light and heat that reaches Earth. What is the name of the longest river in South America? A. Orinoco. B. Parna. C. Amazon. D. Magdalena. The Amazon River is the longest river in South America. It flows approximately 4,345 miles or 7,062 kilometers from its source in the Andes Mountains of Peru to its mouth at the Atlantic Ocean in Brazil. The Amazon is also the largest river by discharge volume in the world, with a vast drainage basin that supports a diverse range of ecosystems.